Hi there! Welcome to the Informative for Learnings. Today's video, we will learn about the top 10 interesting facts about the state of Maine, the United States of America. So, it's all about Maine. But before that, please hit like and subscribe. Number 10. Did you know that Maine has its own desert? The desert of Maine is a 40-acre tract of exposed glacial silt. A glacial silt is a sand-like substance, but finer grained than sand. The Maine desert was surrounded by a pine tree forest near the town of Freeport, Maine. The desert of Maine is not a true desert because it not receives abundance of precipitation. The desert of Maine originated when Total family purchased and began farming the site beginning 1797. Number 9. Did you know that the state of Maine is the highest produced catch lobster in the US? 90% of the United States lobster supply came from Maine, and the annual lobster yield has weighed more than 60 million pounds, with a nearly 119 million pounds caught in 2018. The water quality found in the Gulf of Maine is exceptional. The cold, clear water and the steadfast salinity provide the best and the perfect place for lobster that produces the hardest shells and the sweetest meat. Number 8. Did you know that the University of Maine has its own Lobster Institute? The Lobster Institute is a center of free education and outreach in the College of Natural Sciences, Forestry and Agriculture. The personnel is engaged with the lobster industry, scientists, fishery, managers, health regulators, and legislators to support and address the industry priorities through collaborative research, educational workshops, and conferences. Number 7. Did you know that until 2003, Strong, Maine was known the toothpick capital of the world? 95% of all wooden produced toothpick is produced in Strong, Maine, United States of America. Strong, Maine manufacture on or about 20 million toothpick a day. However, by the 1980s, toothpicks were being replaced with floss and cheaper products produced in Asia. Then, even tried to make improvement in the middle of the toothpick, but unfortunately, this was not enough. Number 6. Did you know that the official state animal of Maine is moose? There are approximately 76,000 moose in Maine, the highest population of moose in the 48 states of the United States of America. Moose is the world's largest member of deer family. Male grows an enormous span of antlers each year. The antlers may have a width of 5 feet, but they are shed after the mating session. Moose have long legs, a heavy body, a small tail, drooping nose, and a bell-like under their chin. Number 5. Did you know that Bowdoin College is the oldest college in Maine, which founded in 1794? Bowdoin College is a private liberal art college which offers several courses. The two famous alumni produced by the college is Henry Wadsworth Longfellow and writer Nathaniel Hawthorne. Number 4. Did you know that the Maine's nickname is the Pine Tree State? The pine tree actually appeared on the state flag, and did you know that the Maine is the second tree-covered state in the lower 48 states? Actually, New Hampshire was the first with 89%, while Maine is 83%. Number 3. Did you know that a native Chester Greenwood from Maine invented the earmuffs at the age of 15? His first earmuffs designed as a pair of ear protectors out of wire, beaver fur, and cloth. At the age of 19, he acquired a US patent. To this day, Farmington, Maine celebrate the invention of earmuffs with the Chester Greenwood Day Parade. Number 2. Did you know that Maine is the first state to ban the sale and manufacturing of alcohol in 1851? Maine actually was the home of prohibition. In the year 1846, Maine passed the first law in the country prohibiting the sale of alcoholic beverages except for industrial and medicinal purposes. In 1858, the Maine law was repealed and replaced by one that allowed the limited sale of alcohol. Lastly, number 1. Did you know that Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote her anti-slavery novel Uncle Tom's Cabin in Brunswick, Maine in 1850? The place where she worked is now a museum which is called today the Harriet Beecher Stowe House. Earlier, it had been the home of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow as a student. Today, it's owned by Bowdoin College. A space within the house called the Harriet Writing Room is open to the public.